Hi, I'm Katharina Seidler from Resource Yourself. What is the time in between? Dr. Pearl and Jillian Fleer talked about it this Wednesday, and I found it quite inspiring. I didn't really have a concept. I didn't know what this word referred to. And from what I understand, they mean the time in between illusions, in between thoughts, in between being human and following all these experiences as part of our identity. So this time in between is a time when we are fully aware of source, of our infinite beingness, and when we are awareness. And maybe this is a time in between human lives, or it might be a time when we rest and sleep and we disengage on so many levels from our thought and our conscious awareness, our thinking mind. The time in between is actually an ironic wording for me because, well, if I look at it from the context of reconnective healing, it's funny because reconnective healing allows us to access this awareness outside of space and time. So if there is no time, how can there be a time in between? And the more I think about it, the more it turns in my head, and then I think, well, maybe our lives, our physical existence is the time in between, and our thinking, what we think is our identity, our experiences, that is just a break and a game that we play, and a break from being fully aware and one with everything. For me, I understand, and I take this from the discussion, that awareness cannot experience itself. But we try to learn and find out how awareness is, and we search for understanding this higher self or this oneness, this is, however we word this. And well, it's kind of like searching for God and naming it that. And what does it mean then? I don't even want to use the word because it triggers all these meanings and these concepts. So in the search for awareness, we subscribe to these different patterns of understanding, thoughts, different clarities, and then again we let them go and we keep searching. And I think the closer we get, the less words exist, the less concepts exist, and the more our experience changes into just being, into peace, into love. So as we search for what they call the in-between, as we search for full awareness of what we are, our life experiences change. And I asked myself, well, why is it important to think about this, and what role does it play in our daily lives? And I think actually there's no use asking this question because we are drawn to it. We yearn for this peace, this balance, this love, this connectedness on so many levels. on so many non-verbal levels. Something in us wants to be aware of our oneness, and we at least research for the more positive experiences that we get on the path of discovery and exploration. For me, it's just, the closer I get, the more I just enter a state without words and being here and now. And that's maybe the most tangible way of describing it, that right here, right now, life is joyful, beautiful, and loving, independently of conditions and experiences. And that underneath every single experience, this shines through. And I will be searching until the day I die for more awareness of that which shines through, that is beyond my words and my rational understanding. I hope you have a wonderful week, and bye for now.